need you, man. Hey, yo, 20, hit me with your horns, man. DJ Cool, Uno, don't play. Come on, hands up, come on. Everybody in the club, hands up, come on. Don't stop, let's go, hands up, come on. Somebody say, oh. I heard about the party going on. Is the party going on in here?
We get a chance to educate the kids when they take that hour out of school. You know, we get a chance to actually, you know, work with them and do an exchange with them, you know, hands-on.
Let me hear you say, yeah, yeah. Where the party at, y'all? Oh, I heard there was a party going on. If the party going on in here, let me hear you say, oh, yeah. Let's scream, come on. You can't fade the flow with the disco pro. If I hit it in the butt, I'd like to know, cause I'm fresh to death and good to go. Back in the mix on the radio, so say hello to the DC fella who can rock it over the Beatles, killing it acapella. Ha! And if you don't mind, you can press rewind and hear one more time. Easter Rico, quick and big kid, going off like this, so I might flip my wig.
Oh, I got a blanket for you guys.
Hi, I'm Jamie and I have a story I'm going to tell you and people are going to act it out and stuff. Normally this story is 52 minutes, but this version is just 12 minutes. And it leaves out all kinds of really great stuff, but it does keep in the part about my superpowers. Okay, so my story starts at school in the principal's office talking to the social worker.
So you were telling me about your bad day.
Right. So first thing, right, my alarm goes off. And I reach over to the alarm clock, but instead of hitting my snooze button, I hit my fish pole. I hit Mr. Wiggles. He's my goldfish, and he lives there in the bowl on my bedside table where I can whisper to him while I fall asleep. And my mom thinks it's a bad spot for him, and I guess she is right, because I moved my arm too fast, and I spilled him onto my carpet. So I know he can't live outside of water, right? No fish can, except for dolphins, which are mammals and not fish. So I scoop him up, but I know I can't touch him for a long time because I have hot hands. I have like frying pan hands as far as Mr. Wiggles is concerned. I mean, can you imagine being a fish with a giant for a friend with frying pan hands?
No.
No. It's weird to be a fish. So I get him into the bowl, which only has an inch of water in it now, and I pick up the bowl and I run to the kitchen, but my mom is cooking in there, so I ran into her and I dropped the fish bowl. I drop it and it breaks.
Jamie, what is wrong with you?
Is what my mom says, which is what she always says, and I don't want to cause problems, you know? I'm not a troublemaker like everyone says I am. I am a trouble magnet. I don't make trouble, I just attract it. Like at school, I'm always getting in trouble with the teacher.
the most important lesson is that this music that we play has a great history. And I was just sharing this with some young folks the other day. I said, yeah, you can go forward. You can go forward from where you are and with the information that you have right now that you've gotten, and you can go forward. But if you don't look back, you'll never know where you're coming from.
You want to know why I decided to come back to this school? Because it's really easy for you to write whatever you want about me online. You never have to deal with me face to face. But I'm tired of making it easy for you. You think I would have taken that picture if I thought anyone I knew would actually see it? I was just bored and goofing around. It wasn't real. And then I hit send, and still then it wasn't real. It wasn't real until everyone at my school found out about it. So I realized that me posting that picture is kind of like people writing mean things online. That made it better somehow.
How did that make it better?
Because most of the stuff people write online isn't real. It's about them. It's about getting more likes and tweets and followers.
Well, it still sucks.
Yeah, it totally sucks, but they are not going to realize that I am a real person they are talking about unless they see me.
Peter Rabbit is a great choice of stories for enchantment because it's about growing up, it's about being brave, it's about overcoming fear and doubt, growing to live in one's power, to realize what's important in life, that family is important, friends are important.
So those kind of transformative stories we think are incredibly uplifting for kids to experience and kind of understand and know. So we're always drawn to that kind of work.
Enchantment Theater uses the theater forms that we have in place that would be masks and puppets and music and pantomime because they are part of the most ancient aspect of the theater.
The biggest difference is the physicality and the masks.
Working with enchantment is very different from any theater experience I've ever had, primarily because we are telling a story through our bodies, and while in pretty much every acting situation you're using your body, you're never relying on it as much.
The overall aim of the project was to develop an innovative and highly engaging interactive multimedia production for children and adults, using magic and illusion to ignite and promote discussion and learning in mathematics. Our key objective in creating this piece of work was to increase opportunities for young people to learn and think creatively about mathematics.
Well, I like maths a lot more now. Yeah.
The fact that maths is fun is something that's crucial. If we can get children over the fear of doing maths and present it in a fun, enthusiastic, motivated way, not only will it help the children progress, but it'll just help raise the profile of numeracy in general.
We thought the show was awesome!
Everyone, welcome to What You Want, What You Want, What You Got,
What You Need.
I need thugs to put down guns, pick up a pen and be saturated with love until ghetto street corners and hopefully notebooks are packed with prophetic pacifists pushing performance poetry.
Perfecto. Welcome to What You Want, What You Need, What You Got, What You Want. I want to reverse more gender roles than if I was a male nurse, knitting a plaid skirt till my hands hurt, then go to the mall toting my man purse.
Oh, that
Whatever
hurts.
works. Welcome to What You Want, What You Need,
What you got?
What You Want.
I want to learn 500 languages so I can speak with Boricua Dominicanas como si nada, singing Havana Gilas at bar mitzvahs with an Asian exchange student from the Bahamas.
Watch the drama.
Welcome to What You Want, What You Need,
What You Got.
What You Want.
I want people to see that poetry means everything to me. It's got rhythm and words, tricks hidden in verbs and nouns. It's impressive. See, it all helps that medicine go down so you can digest it correctly. It's born whenever we say whatever we feel can't be contained any longer. And every voice that joins in unison to unify and defy silence
Makes us that much stronger than any against us.
Yeah.
Welcome to What You Want, What You Want.
This is a marvelous cookie, sweet with an excellent crunch, perfect to follow a dinner, or just after breakfast and prior to lunch. Crisp, but not overly brittle, just a scintilla of spice, cunningly soft in the middle. Let's have another.
These cookies are nice.
Eating cookies, we're so happy. Eating cookies, cookies, we adore. Cookies, we go cookie eating cookies. Maybe we should stop.
Let's have more.
No, we've got to stop eating these cookies. I know, get me a box and some string.
Up is our program for 3rd through 5th graders, and it is all about introducing students to the orchestra by helping them get ready to become a part of it. They've been learning the melodies that they're going to play either on the recorder or that they're going to sing. And then they come to the concert, they're ready to play and sing. The performance is highly participatory. It's all about becoming a part of the Link Up Ensemble.
It's just an amazing program with an amazing curriculum.
It's cool how you can choose if you want to sing or play the recorder. And if you play the recorder, you can hear what other instruments sound like with the recorder.
I thought the concert was great, really exciting, lively.
There are 3 versions of Link Up. Link Up the Orchestra Rocks, which is all about rhythm. Link Up the Orchestra Sings, about melody. And Link Up the Orchestra Moves, which is about moving a melodic motif around the ensemble.
It has been an amazing time just teaching my students and getting to see the joy on their faces when they are getting to know this great music.
So when we think about making Link Up concerts, we are thinking about how to make that experience for students something that they will remember for the rest of their lives.
What we want to be able to do is to hit some of the key points. The Boston Massacre. The Boston Tea Party.
East India Trading Company. Crack that sucker open and dump it into the harbor.
The battles at Lexington and Concord.
The British are coming, the British are coming, the British are coming, the British are coming, the British are coming. Did you see the British are...
The Minutemen.
Minutemen march!
The shot heard round the world.
Hold your fire. Don't fire unless fired upon. And if they mean to start a war, let it begin here.
Ashley, Lord Cumberbuns, how are you?
Very good, Your Majesty. I brought your toy boat.
Oh, yay! So what's the good news?
The good news is we've won the French and Indian War.
Yay!
Yes, but the bad news is we're broke. Boom!
I say we board those ships tonight.
Yeah!
I say we get that tea.
Yeah!
I say we dump it in the harbor.
I thought that the script really opened up an avenue to translating the books into the language of theater through music and choreography and scenes together between Elephant and Piggy that I thought were unique, but at the same time very reflective of the spirit of the book.
What a song can do is it can underline the emotion of what the scene is. So if you think about a scene and 2 characters are having a problem and they're angry at each other and they can't say, I'm angry at you because you hurt my feelings. But if they sing a song, they can explain exactly what they're going through.
So what we came up with was the sound of theirs is a little timeless, maybe a little more old-fashioned, but fun.
Don't miss out, Smarty, it's a fancy pool costume party.
It's bouncy and it's fun, and it has a little bit of an improvisational feel. Improvisational meaning that you're kind of making it up as you go. And also in Mo Willems' books, he has a lot of funny words. Boink, zap, brr, eek. That's where we brought in jazz just a little bit, because in jazz, they do that. They improvise vocally, and they would do scat. So they'd go, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. So Elephant and Piggy should scat too.
I put on my best red brand new shoes. I put on my backpack and I tri-zip. I'm ready to get out on the road on a great big trip. And if I get jingle jangly nerves, and if I get nervous Nelly, I just gotta remember my traveling code. Life is a really, really, really big adventure, a groovalicious, beautiful adventure. It's awesome to be on a big adventure. Let's get started, what are you waiting for? Let's get started today. It's a sticker, plastered memory maker, nothing on the road can shake her souped up groove machine. It's a psychedelic relic, but you know she's so angelic with her sweet hubcaps of green. And wherever we travel, the people do smile. Yeah, the decades can change, but she's always in style. Happy, wild, and free, a VW bus. VW bus.
The next morning, I walk to the school bus stop, and I take my seat where Judy Daly leans across the aisle to begin our morning ritual.
Hey, Mina, where'd you get your shirt? Kmart? What's that smell? Oh, it's Mina. It's Mina.
Every time she talks to me, I never know what to say, so I just sit and wait till it ends.
Why don't you talk? Come on, talk, talk.
I'm not on the bus. I'm not on the bus. I'm not on the bus. I'm on a space rocket. Judy's voice gets lost in the rocket blast. Buckle up, Spot. Looks like a space storm ahead. Just then, I get a call on the headset. Frank, what is it?
The president?
The president of the United Federation of the World is on the line. Put her on. Hey, what if everyone is a dreamer like me? And maybe it's just inside somewhere waiting to come out, and then we all remember, and we'd be like an army of dreamers, and we could fight it. And Krishna just winks. And that's when I start to dream again. That I'm still standing there at the podium of the press conference. And I say to you, remember your dreams. Because the worry machine will come back. And when it does, it'll say, forget. Don't fight. There's not enough. You are not enough. You are all alone. But it's not true. There is enough. You are not alone. You are not broken. You are enough. We are enough.
So the Opulence of Integrity is an interdisciplinary work. It is text, it is movement, it is sound, it is multimedia, and it's a full embodiment of not only the legend and the life snippets that we know of Muhammad Ali, but it's trying to depict a fuller version of the life of a man who happened to be famous and who happened to find a calling that is not necessarily unique to men, but the courage to live it out. You'll see a student, Jabari Matthew, who is playing the voice of Ali, and you'll hear direct quotes from Ali woven into this script of these 4 movements that give you a historical perspective about where we are in time.
I mean, Muhammad Ali was a character, you know, and the sort of things that he has to say, I think it'll have a lot of quotes that people remember, people are familiar with, and will make people laugh, but it also will make people remember the sort of things that were happening at that time and the sort of things that he was battling against.
In terms of the multimedia, you'll see projection designs that illuminate the social spaces that we're in, not just Muhammad Ali's life, but racial riots, segregation, his draft card for the Vietnam War. And then you'll see these dancers, these 6 men who are on stage embodying their own greatness, thinking through their own life narrative as they're portraying the life of Muhammad Ali. You'll see them as individuals, you'll see them as Ali, you'll see them as the men that he inspired. And hopefully you'll see them as a community of change that is hopefully reflective of what we're becoming. I hope audiences always leave this show with a renewed sense of personal greatness. No matter where they are in their lives, no matter their age or race or culture, or no matter what battles they're facing, I hope that the show inspires them to stay focused, to meet every opponent with everything that they have in their arsenal, whether that be a physical talent like dancing or boxing, but also if it's the power of their pen, the power of their words, the power of human interaction, but to meet each oppositional moment in their lives with the same amount of integrity and purpose, and not to let anything fall by the wayside, because the moments that we interact and the moments that we actually take the courage to do better are the moments that change us and everyone else around us for the better.
The hoop dance represents the interconnectedness of all people. People just in life, of the red, the white, the yellow, the black, no matter who you are intertwined and interconnected. Not just people, but our two-legged, our four-legged, our winged, our rooted, the sun, the moon, the stars, how we're all connected together.
What I strive to do in my plays are tell very intimate stories that can also be viewed within their larger social or political context, so that you have a micro focus on the individual or the family or the relationship, and a macro focus on the society or the world.
So, can we can do this. We can do this.
You two are going to be great parents.
Well,
To your daughter.
Africa. Kind of feels right. A baby from there. Nothing's felt right to you in a long time.
All I'm saying is there's a hell of a lot of black kids here. Why's everybody got to go running to Africa?
I'm not going to defend.
Okay, when people say that, just say, God made us a family.
Why don't I say I've had several miscarriages, we spent a small fortune, not to mention my sanity, on IVF, then there are the fertility drug-induced hot flashes. But after a deep depression, which only pharmaceuticals could shake, I still wanted a kid, and there are a whole lot of babies in Africa whose parents have basically died.
He's worried how the hell you gonna figure out how to do the girl's hair.
I thought you were gonna do it. Oh, when we go to walk the dog, Auntie Rebecca and Auntie Drea will do the child's hair. The poor child's in danger of nappy, I got white parents' hair syndrome.
Someday she might wonder why she can't wash and scrub the brown off her. You just have to know it's gonna happen. Know what her silence means.
We didn't ask to solve the world's problems. We asked for a baby.
You want a child from Africa, but you do not want Africa.
So, Where the Wild Things Are is going to be an incredible interactive production for young children, where they get to participate in the production and be the wild things. It's going to be an amazing show, and I encourage you, if you have children or grandchildren, to bring them on out to see it.
Does anyone know that story? Wild things. Real wild things have terrible sharp claws. Next person, and you
Stop! All the way along the front row. Yeah, just like that.